Say, what's the word, Dolo Gang, man? How y'all feeling, man? I'm feeling good. Hope y'all feeling better, man. Say, as y'all can see, if y'all don't know a channel called Scrap Life Lee, go subscribe to his channel. I've been watching Scrap Life Lee for like the last 2 years now, a year and a half, something like that. All my links in the description. If you subscribe to the channel, that's love. If you're not subscribed to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, that's love. But I ain't gonna lie, we're gonna cut this video up to like 2-3 parts on bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we gonna do that. I always wanted to react to like this video. I always watch his videos, but I never reacted to it, obviously. So we about to do that. All my links in the description. About to get straight into it. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Let's go, man.
We just bought this crashed Mustang GT from the salvage auction.
Let's go.
But all of this almost seems too good to be true. You see, we were able to buy this 2-ton banana for like half of what it's worth, all because the insurance company wrote it off.
I love Mustangs. I love Mustangs, G. I love Mustangs. I ain't gonna, if I get a 5.0, only thing I do is take the 5.0 sticker off, the logo off. Put a different, I put like a GT500 bumper on that joint, change all the suspension, brakes, put a blower on that joint. You know what I'm saying? Make that joint my own GT500, but a 5.0.
That's the thing, this don't look like enough damage to total such an expensive car to me. So either we just got a smoking deal, or probably more likely, we overlooked something. Oh, and one other quite important piece of information here.
Yeah.
It's got an $8,000 Roush blower kit on it.
Damn.
So that's a
Roush Supercharger, $8,000 for a 5.0. Okay, you get some suspension, some bigger wheels, bigger brakes, bigger rotors, stronger sway bar links, control arms. I need, cause I like to have my handling. When I come saying, when I get my own 5.0 one day, go subscribe to the vlog channel coming up. When I get my own Mustang one day, that's the first thing I'm gonna do is work on my handling, suspension, and my brake system.
nice bonus.
Let's go, baby.
I'm not going to say yellow would be my first choice if I was specking a brand new Mustang. Well, literally everything else about this car is perfect. First things first, it's got the performance package, as they call it. That gives you a whole host of suspension upgrades, a fancy set of wheels, and probably most importantly, a set of Brembo brakes up front. Or, in the case of this car, one Brembo brake. I don't really know how that one over there turned out yet, but we'll get to that. Now, where they really nailed it on this thing is on the inside. They checked the box for the Recaro seats, which are absolutely incredible.
I'm not a big fan of leather seats,
because they were pretty expensive, so only like 1 out of every 100 people that were buying a Mustang GT decided to go for it. They did it right with a 6-speed manual transmission. They got the digital gauge cluster, which is also a really expensive option, and I'm not quite sure we can credit the old owner with this. There's not a single blown airbag in this thing from the wreck, so there's nothing. I mean, really, nothing.
That pink demon right there is crazy. I don't know how to drive manual. I think I just said that. I don't know if y'all heard me. I don't know how to drive manual. Fun fact. I ain't gonna lie. My man's Christian.
After doing it.
Oh, man.
Tend to take care of it a little better, right?
Yes.
This thing is ratty. And when I say ratty, I mean that in a very
literal
sense. Not only is this thing just filthy, dirty, crusty, there are leaves all in the engine bay, but some type of rodent has started chewing up all that stuff on the strut tower, made themselves a little nest on the side of the blower there. I suppose we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. It was sitting at the auction for 2 months before we were able to buy it, so maybe it got a little junked up there. And luckily, the oil on the inside of the engine looks a little better than the outside of the engine does. It's not new, but it's also not black and most certainly not clear, which has been an ongoing issue here.
Oh, not again! Oh, not again!
So if you had to guess, only based on the way this engine bay looks, what's the mileage on this thing?
80,000.
Not, come on now. 80 is realistic, right? This
I'm gonna go about.
Only has 32,000.
I was gonna say fucking 50
miles on it.
Wow.
It's rough for that, right?
That's kind of insane, actually.
But according to the auction listing, this thing's supposed to start and run, and if it runs like it has 32,000 miles, I'm fine with it then. All this is forgiven.
Whoa!
Y'all sound crazy, Jen.
Usually we start these cars up we get from the auction with blowers or whatever, and they are just loud, blown out through eardrums. This is quiet.
Yeah.
It sounds good though, don't get me wrong, it sounds good. Of all the lights this thing has, of all the airs, it does not have a check engine light, and that's always awesome to see, right? Oil pressures, what, a little over 20 pounds. Seems low, it's normal in Coyote land. Boost gauge doing his thing. She's boosting. I like
Just
it.
sound
I've
nice.
made a Mustang joke or two over the years. This thing's cool. You think it'll drive back the, what, 4 feet we need to get it on the lift?
We can try it.
All right, yeah, so why not?
That Supercharger. That Supercharger is $8,000. God damn. $8,000.
There.
No.
Where we gotta go?
More. What?
Copar said run and drive this time. They missed it. It runs and drives.
That pink demon is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That Dodge demon is crazy.
So obviously the first thing we want
He got a wide body Hellcat with a 2J engine in it. Whatever they
to
call
look
it.
at is this
With
here.
a JDM
but
engine in it.
check
That's
that out.
crazy.
This car has a blower on it. In stock headers, in stock catalytic converters. You don't see that often. What we got there? That I think is the only aftermarket piece of exhaust here. It's straight there on the bottom. It only X's on the top. That's really interesting. Anyway, that's enough about pipe. Let's get to the suspension here. Is this just gonna fall off? Not a good sign, generally. I think we're gonna need a wheel. This wouldn't be the easiest tire dismount ever.
Yeah.
Tire
I
got
didn't really
cooked.
jack the suspension up for what I'm really concerned about. Ooh, it's hard as a leaf, I think. Or more, I guess the better word is intrigued by, is the fact that still, even being under here, there does not look to be any frame damage. I wasn't secured in, like nothing. Obviously, the struts
I be so
damaged are lower.
I be so locked in watching these videos, I be trying to really focus on like, okay, what am I looking at? Okay, you know what I'm saying? When I get up on it, it don't really look that hard that much when you work on these cars. As many times as you watch
Control arm, that is broken straight out of the hub. An in-link, that's broken. A ride height sensor still hanging on by a thread. His upper arm here, that looks like it might be like slightly tweaked. A lot of times what will happen on these is it'll rip out an arm and also destroy the subframe.
I still
don't
can't get
see
over
that
that
that's
lower
the case here.
$8,000 though, G.
All those points look very intact. I think that is loader damage from the forklift that co-parked, or the forklift here.
Who's this guy?
Honestly though, maybe the funniest part is that when you slide that half of a wheel out of the way, it looks like even this front Brembo brake caliper got away with like just a few minor scratches.
That Brembo's still good.
Wild. I thought for sure that thing was going to be a goner. Now, as I was saying that, I did see this. That ain't straight anymore. It looks like the wheel, the tire assembly may have got pushed back into that, and actually, that little panel there is definitely kinked up, and I bet if we go look at the other side real quick, oh yeah, everything else, though, this entire like, upper rail, this whole inner frame here, all that's untouched. So, in this great scheme of things, I'll take it, right?
Yeah.
What fun would this be if we didn't have a little extra work to do, right?
That will actually be extra fun. That way we'll get more time to drive the car.
Yeah,
Actually
you know,
enjoy
as
it.
soon as it came out of my mouth, I knew it was wrong. It would be more fun if we didn't have to touch that, but we do, so we're gonna. That makes sense, right?
Yes.
Yeah, alright. Light flimsy bumpers, you know that? Hey, if it all goes downhill from here, at the very least, this might be the easiest teardown we've ever had. This took all 15 minutes. Now, it looked like we were going to get away kind of scot-free on this.
If you want, you can really just change this into a freaking GT500. You can buy a regular 50, get all the GT500 parts, and just put it on here again. You can really just turn it to a GT500 instead of buying a GT500. It'll be cheaper too.
Side, right here. I don't know what that was. Right here, on the tip of this fender, it like got pulled back. I don't know if it's from the bumper or what. It is real thin aluminum, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge, but I'm hoping we can just weld that up and avoid having to replace both fenders. Now over here on this side, we did find a little more damage, so it's not too serious. Pretty much every little bracket that holds the fender on is bent in some way, shape, or form. Now this guy, well, that just bends right back. You have this one as well. That's a bolt-on piece, so that's not that big of a deal. This guy here is supposed to be curved a little bit. Definitely not this much. This one, though, yeah, we should be able to bend back up. This is how bodywork's done, don't worry.
It's kind of sad that we're going to be able to use the forklift, though.
The forklift would just mangle this upward. Now, one thing that I thought we got kind of lucky on, then I slowly realized that we might not have actually got lucky on, is this. The headlight was kind of flopping down a little bit. I thought the headlight was broke, but it actually turns out that it's this piece right here on this upper radiator support. The tab itself is broken off. Now, this is a $400 radiator support that goes all the way across. It is bolt-on, so it's replaceable, but I'd rather not spend that money if we don't have to. So I think we're going to try to glue that back on here, maybe fiberglass it on. We'll do something. We'll try to save her. I think we can probably just straighten that once it comes off. It doesn't look like it ripped the mounting tabs off the heat exchanger, made it leak or anything. So I think we're going to be good there. There's also this bracket that has the few posts on it. One's now flopping around. And I can only suspect that based on the fact that this module is tucked back in the sub and is also apparently missing a pin out of the wiring, that this is supposed to go on there. Good as new, right? Let this be, an important lesson when you rebuild.
I wouldn't have no clue what I was doing. I can do some things to a car, change the tires, probably work on some other little stuff, but I'll be lost.
A salvage car.
I'll be
Pick something stupid and easy and just fix that first. It's not procrastination. It's called build momentum. Ha! Sometimes we find cool stuff. We found receipts for like built engines and whatnot. Obviously, I don't think that's going to be the case here. Customer states vehicle is not producing any boost at times. That's not good. Hopefully that's taken care of. Hopefully we don't put it on a dyno. It's like 350 horsepower. That would suck. Alright, so what I'm about to say here really isn't going to do anything to help the stereotypes about Mustangs. Not only was this thing wrecked before, but it was wrecked 2,000 miles ago. 2,000 really doing the Mustangs dirty on this one. Like, we got to change this narrative at some point, okay? At this point, I feel like all we have to do is just drive it and not wreck it. We'll be ahead of the game, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the rotor's got a nice gouge in it.
Wow.
Let's see. Alright, there's the scratches I'm talking about. Nothing serious. This thing looks good to me. Now, luckily, these don't have those external fluid crossover lines, because that is where they tend to get all jacked up in wrecks like this. I'll take it. I will definitely take it. Despite all the damage, this took the most fragile piece on the suspension. The ride height sensor seems to have survived. You know all those real big old heat exchanger pumps we put in the cooling systems for all our blower cars?
Yeah.
Check out this little guy. This is what Roush uses. This is a tiny old Bosch pump. Ironically, this little pump is also in the way of our control arm bolt.
Don't drop it.
I didn't drop it, what do you mean? So one thing that kind of sticks out to me on this is look how like rusty and just kind of nasty a lot of the blower brackets are. And don't get me wrong, I'm not even saying it and then it's a bad thing. It's just this blower kit has been on here for a while. This heat exchanger will not look like this unless it's seen some serious mileage. I don't really have any way to verify this, but it almost makes me think that maybe this was one of those like dealer installed Roush Supercharger kits, which is, I don't know, I think it's kind of cool.
I think we're going to confirm.
It goes all right into the paint and brake fluid.
There we go.
Our brake hose got smacked right there.
My bad, chat. I know I'm not commentating. I'll just be watching. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think it's good for me to watch these videos because I'm not reacting, like commentating. But I'm gonna make this to a part 2 because I do gotta be somewhere at a certain time. So. Y'all enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. New to the channel, like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Safety, man.